been a while, and started playing a couple games, put down a couple games, started playing a couple games, put down a couple games, and I think about 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. Um, no, yesterday actually, my bad. Um, I seen somebody playing this game with their friends, and they were playing it as like a I mean, they had a bunch of funny outtakes, and they were making jokes about it while they were playing, and they were just doing a bunch of dumb stuff. So, caught my attention. I just kept laughing at the dumb stuff they were doing, and I noticed that the game looked pretty dope. And hold on one sec. Yeah, the game looked pretty dope, and I was like, huh. It looked kind of Dark Soulsy, and I'm really big into games like Dark Souls. So I said, you know, um, the only thing that kind of, I guess not really so much as an issue, because I mean, I got the money, so why not pay for, buy what I want. But I have a big hobby of purchasing a game and then putting it down and not finishing it. And I bought Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is it's a great game. Don't get me wrong, it's a pretty damn good game. But um, sometimes I get tired of the constant, running around and doing objectives and doing little side quests and all this other stuff. Which don't get me wrong, this is kind of like that. Not really, really like that because you kind of have to like do your own thing in order to progress. So um, it looked like a lot of fun. It did look hard, which I've noticed it is hard. And I probably should have picked up and started recording from yesterday, so you guys can kind of see the the start of the game. And I already beat the first boss, which just like any game where you start playing that's like Dark Souls, it makes you want to pull your hair because you keep dying. So, I mean, I got that done, which was cool. Um, Learning the basically the what do you call it? The overall engineer of the game, the en, uh, controls and stuff. There's no blocking. There's only dodging. So there's no parrying. There's nothing like that. Your guns are probably your best friends. You do have a melee weapon, as you can see there, and then you have your main long rifle. Mine is a rifle, and then I have a little SMG. You start off with a pistol, but I found this one doing some stuff. And basically, from what I learned is, it's always best to break. You gotta break this stuff. Break boxes and stuff because you get scrap, and scrap is basically their currency in this game. To upgrade your stuff and all kinds of shit. So I'm just gonna play, get right into it. I've been at work all day. I've been thinking about this game all day, as weird as that sounds. I wanted to play, so we'll see. We'll see how I do. Spoiler: I am most definitely going to die a lot. Not a lot, but I will be dying because, I mean, it gets hard, dude. I've gotten somewhat of a handle on it, so I don't think I'll die that much. So we'll just have to see. So basically right now I'm at basically the sanctuary, or a spot you can hang out without any beef, you know, or any enemies and stuff. One of the ladies that
Can't
rescued
imagine
me
things look great out there.
can't jump out that window. Um, this is one of the dudes that you talk to upgrade stuff. She's the girl that helps you
Yeah?
with mods and stuff. She's kind of an a-hole.
Fine. Let's have a look.
She can be.
We're done here?
Yeah, we're done. We're done. What's up, Doc? Okay, well, I'm not gonna talk to you yet. I'm gonna see if I can go get some stuff done out in the world. And, yeah. Last checkpoint. Alright. So, me overall, I've been doing well. Been working a lot. We moved. Uh, I think I said that back in one of my old videos. Just been really busy. Um, I always take my laptop home to work now. We have VPN, so I kind of set up a little corner in my house of where I can do work, you know. Um, I bought a desk and using one of the kitchen chairs because I haven't bought a desk chair yet. Will eventually. Got a raise, a $4 raise. I'm on salary now, which is amazing. Um, so I get all the perks of salary, more vacation time, and always, you know, no matter what, I'll always get paid 40 hours, which is awesome. My boss is not like your typical boss that expects you to do more than 40, you know. There will be times where we got bids going out and might have to stay an hour late or whatever, but those are rare. And the awesome thing with me being able to go home and do work, he really doesn't acquire that from me. He doesn't need that from me. So I come home, I got my little corner, I set up my laptop, VPN, do some work, and you know, close it up, call it a day.
Did you hear that?
Man, but yeah, man, I have such an awesome boss, man. He's a great person. I was really happy when he called me into the office, and you never, you know, I mean, my boss is so cool. He when he calls me in the office, I know it's never nothing bad. I mean, it's not like there's not bad things that happen. You know, work is work. I've never gotten in trouble with him or done anything that upset him, but you know, you never know. You know, so I went in there kind of nervous. You know, I was like, oh, what's up, Doc? And you know, he spilled the beans. He told me what was up, and I was like, I had like a big smile, and I didn't even know what to say. And you know, a $4 raise is a big change. You know, it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's oh crap. It'll change your life, you know? Life changing. Oh shit.
Stop.
He got me though.
That thing.
And stop the bleeding. Or else I'm gonna die.
Ooh, that was rough.
So yeah. I wanted to give him a hug, but I just shook his hand and said thank you. I mean, yeah, so that it's awesome. You know, it's awesome. It's something that definitely is gonna help me in my life, and you know, just with anything, because I mean, we're still in the process of trying to buy a house and all kinds of stuff. So, uh, uh, and it's one of my vendors. I'm not gonna pick up the phone. I don't want to be an ass, you know, but I've been so busy today. We had a bid go out today, and it took up it took up a hell of a like it took up a lot of my time, you know, and you know, my boss is scrambling, putting in numbers, because the way it works is the way it works is trying to concentrate. I feel like I heard somebody behind me. Yep. Oh shit. Shit.
Damn, all out. Come on.
That's all I was saying. Like, I'm gonna die. Just a heads up. This is what's happening right now. So that'll raise my life up for the next 30 seconds, I believe. Yeah, so whenever you got a big bid that's going out, you're scrambling around, trying to put prices in and doing all kinds of stuff. Because so what happens is you have a certain amount of vendors, and then these vendors, you know what? I don't know how to use. I was watching videos today. Okay.
Did you hear that?
Okay. Definitely there's something. Anyway, so um, let's say you're counting lights and a panel and switches and well, not switches because the program puts in how much switches cost, but let's say lights and stuff that deals with lights. You have to get that quoted by someone, and then the vendor that you quoted from has to get a number from the light rep, and that light rep will give you a quote on what it will cost for that. So we have we have a couple of different reps that we use and to try to see who gives us the best number. And obviously, whenever we get the best number, we go with the cheapest one. At least I know what that does now. There you go. I like my SMG too much. I forget to use this one because you kind of gotta switch between your guns because you tend to run out of ammo off. You know, you run out of ammo off one gun and it doesn't switch it for you. From what I've noticed, once you run out, you gotta switch it yourself. Yelling. Okay, so I can't cut out. Oh, what up, bro? Come on, bring them butt cheeks over here, bro. Oh shit.
All out.
Oh shit. Oh, I need to use that. So the red one's a long run. Okay. See if I can use that. I got two.
Crap.
Always want to have your guns loaded up. Don't want to get caught with your dick in your hand. Shit. See, that's why I told you this game's not easy as shit. All this crazy shit. And that bitch will pop up behind you, in front of you. Oh shit. Oh shit.
How's that?
Where is she? Or it? I know y'all gonna follow me, but... Shit. Woo. No, wheezing the juice. I'm actually doing pretty well. Go back over here, see if I can find any ammo. Yeah, dude, I'm actually doing pretty well. If I run out of ammo, so on the D-pad, the bottom, if you push down on the D-pad, you use your scrap
That was rough.
to make ammo that you need for whatever gun. I think you're holding in your hand, or for both. I don't remember. So typically, they call this a dungeon, I believe. So I'm at the bottom of a dungeon. Sometimes at the end of the dungeon, there's a boss. Which I'm hoping isn't, because I'm not ready to fight no damn boss. I just fought one a little while ago. So I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anything, because these are those kind of games that if you don't pay attention to stuff, you're gonna miss out on like certain you'll miss out on, you know, certain things that. Oh, he definitely hit me. Shit. Hey, y'all. You gotta run, B. Shit. He's on fire! Oh shit. Oh shit, you see that glitching? That's not good, that's how I'm gonna get killed. And you dead. Oh shit, I'm running low. The capacity, bro. I need to get my ammo capacity up.
It's over.
Yeah, for now. No, I wanted to shoot that ball on the floor, but I didn't think too quick. I wasn't thinking too quick on my feet, man. Okay, so always make sure you hit wooden grates. Been pretty intense so far. Just gotta stay focused. Alright. Oh shit. I hate those dudes, man. Shit. Hey. No, dude. And I gotta start from the beginning. That sucks. Disappointing. Well, ain't nothing to it but to do it. See, that's why I was like, man, I know I'm gonna die at least a couple times. I was doing pretty well. I get my ass all torn up. That's another thing, it's funny. But, they can hurt each other. Like NPCs, They can shoot each other, hit each other. Like if they miss on an axe that they try to throw at me,
Oh, it's over.
they can hit their friends and shit. Oh shit! Oh dude, I'm gonna pick them legs up. I'm gonna get us killed. Ooh. Oh, whoa, whoa, who threw something at me, bro?
Hell yeah!
No bueno. No bueno. I know, this game's only gonna get even harder. I haven't even scraped the tip of the iceberg. Scratched the tip of the iceberg, whatever they say. I beat one boss. I don't know how many there are in total. If I need ammo, I'm gonna have to scrap it. Because once you get your guns leveled up, you don't want to go anywhere near these NPCs, man. I don't know if that's the big guy I killed or there's another one. I think they're falling from the sky. They're hanging upside down or something. I got one bandage. Was that a checkpoint? Amazing. Man, checkpoint wasn't even that far. I'm gonna go buy some stuff. I need to get some more Ace bandages. Just in case. Was somebody call me? Oh yeah, that dude. My dog's just chilling by the window. Are you getting wet? Don't look me in my face, dude. You got the window open and he's hanging out by the window and he's getting wet. I guess he doesn't mind. It's another thing that's it's really awesome that my dog, man, he's been since we lived here, since we moved here, he's been so good. He's been I don't know, man. He's just like the best. He hasn't pooped. He hasn't he did pee once, I'll admit that, but he peed because what was it? I was yelling, but I wasn't yelling at him. I was yelling at myself because I did something and he was in the room and he got nervous because he thought he did something and he like started peeing a little bit. And yeah, that's the only other than that, like man, he just lays around the house and looks out the window because the pool's right by, like literally in front of our house, our apartment. So he's like always looking outside at the pool and he's a little peeping Tom, man. He's always out there just looking at who's at the pool, who's walking by. That's exactly what he's doing right now. He's looking out the window, kind of just seeing who's out there. See if I can upgrade
Good to see you
anything.
again. What do you need?
See, what about the pistol? See, so he sells stuff. How much is this one? This one's 600. My damage is extremely high right now. I'd have to start upgrading the other one. This is a hunting rifle. Mine's is a coach gun. Got a piece of plywood and a bunch of duct tape. I don't know, actually. I mean, I can rock this one for now. Oh, look at that one, a little shotgun. Nah, I guess the range, what's the range on this one? Ideal range is 52 millimeters. Critical hit chance 10%. 25 millimeters. This one's only, damn, 9 millimeters. Ammo's 30. This one's 50. I mean, maybe I should just spend the money and start upgrading this one. Why not, huh? Okay.
Be safe out there.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate
Keep
your
moving.
pop. Excuse me? Did you say something, huh? Okay, let's switch out the gun. Use that one. Take this off. Okay, so this is reduces melee damage taken from enemies by 15.5%. Reflects 126% of melee damage taken and reduces stagger on hits by lasting 60 seconds. Let's take that off and put it on the other one. I'm having that one equipped. And let's put on, put that on. Or should I put this one on? I feel like this one should be on there. Alright. So we'll put. Okay. I think that's what we're gonna do right now. Okay, and let me see. I think homeboy over here sells bandages. This dude over here, right? What's up, dog?
Hello again, friend. What would you like? War 13? Well, the ward's story go what? McCabe's, Briggs, Aces. What? Wheels to Ellen? She my... Oh, hey. My story. And by searching my... but it's lost now. Oh, hey. My story. And by searching my life. But it, anything... Let's see what we got.
Yeah, let's get a couple of these. Let's get a couple of these. Oh, $100. Make sure I got those. I got some.
Take care, friend. Hello there,
Man, we told them I couldn't have done it. I'm only sorry we both gone. But hey.
We saw.
Later.
Later. 4:36. I gotta dip at like 5:20. So I got a little bit more time to play. Thinking, what should I make for dinner? Not cold, bro? Huh? Not cold and getting your face and fur all wet. Huh? Don't worry, we're gonna get a house soon. And I'm gonna make you a little room. You can hang out by the window all day. He's still young. He's only 4, but sad thing is that he's gonna die someday. He's really sweet. He's definitely going to be that dog. He's gonna be one of the first dogs I've ever had from start to finish. Because the ones I've had before, growing up in New York, we had to give them away. One ran away. But I promised when I got him that I said to myself, I was like, I'm gonna keep him from start to finish, man. And it's funny. It's not funny. It's kind of messed up, actually. So when I went looking for apartments, I like this gun. When I went apartment shopping, you know, I was looking for another place because the one we had was really small. Most people were, you know, you know, when talking to them, they were, you know, standard, hey, you know, what kind of dog do you have? And I would tell them, and they would tell me straight up, like, hey, I'm sorry, but we don't accept your breed. So I'm like, okay, thank you. I know I should talk and work, but anywho. So yeah, you know, most of them say, what kind of dog do you have? What's the breed? And a lot of them don't take my dog's breed, you know, which is a shame because they think he's an aggressive dog, which he's definitely not. Far from that, but it's just his ancestors um, are recorded as bad breed, you know, an aggressive breed, which he's a Alaskan Husky mixed with a Shepherd, German Shepherd. Or a shepherd, it's some kind of shepherd. They say his birth certificate says German shepherd, so, but it doesn't matter at this point. But it's so one day I called up a place and I told her what the dog's breed was, and she was like, "Oh no, I'm so sorry. We don't take that aggressive breed. They're just known to be really violent dogs." And I told her, well, yeah, I told her the same thing I just said. I was like, "Oh, my dog's not a violent dog. He's really sweet, and he was brought up around kids. Um, it's not fair that what his ancestors did, or are known by, you know, he gets a bad rap. But I understand the policies." And then the lady goes, "Well, you know, does your dog have to come with you?" And I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, do you have to bring your dog?" And I'm like, I know I got a little personal, but I had said, when your family moves, do they take you with them, or do they leave you? And she kind of gave me a face. So, I don't know. I mean, like, I know he's not a human or anything, you know? He doesn't do nothing all day, he just sits around the house, and he barks when someone's at the door, or when I'm walking him, if he feels like someone's a little eerie, he'll bark at them.
Stay down!
But other than that, I mean, man, he's a really dope dog. He's really cool. So, I don't know, I got kind of like, I guess I'm not gonna say my feelings, but I got kind of offended whenever she had said that, because it's like, dude, like, when you get a dog, you don't get a dog for half of his life and then pawn him off to somebody if he can't move somewhere. So, I don't know. By the way, we found a loophole to that, to anybody that ever ends up watching this and you have an aggressive dog, or a so-called aggressive dog, and they don't want to let you into any apartment complex, get yourself um, an emotional support license. That's what a dog is. He's an emotional support dog. And he's an emotional support dog. So we can take him anywhere. He can't be denied at any apartment complex or anything like that. And even with that being said, once we moved here, we brought him to the office, and there was kids in the office, and they were all freaked out, you know, because they see this semi-big dog, you know. And then I was like, I told one of the little kids, well, I told all of them, and one of them was the brave one, and he was like, "I'll pet him." And I was like, "Come over here, I'll stand here with you while you pet him." And he said, "Okay." And then my dog, like, licked his hand, and then, like, he has this thing where he likes to hug people, so he'll, like, get on your shoulders, and he'll put his hands on your shoulders, like his left one on your left shoulder and his right one on your right shoulder. Is that right? No, it's vice versa since it's mirrored. But he'll, like, give you a hug and he'll start licking your face. You know, so all that stuff about dogs being aggressive and all this other stuff. I know I'm just like backtailing everywhere. I just want to make sure I don't miss nothing. Yeah, about dogs being aggressive and all this other stuff. It depends on the owner. Not only the owner, it depends on how the owner treats the dog. You know, man, my dog lives a life. We recently bought him a bed at IKEA, so he has his own little bed with little comfy pillows, and he just typically waits at the door or by the window for my fiance to get home, and that's pretty much it, man. I'm glad I bought this pistol. It's a pretty good, well, this rifle, it's a pretty dope rifle. The only thing is, it's like, you know, there's so many places to go, I don't want to miss out on loot and all this other stuff. You heard that? That's because somebody's coming up the stairs. Told you. Oh shit, I'm on fire. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so I know what that bitch does. I know what she does now, or whatever that thing is. This thing. These things pop out of nowhere, so I'm sure sometimes, every now and again, they'll pop up behind me. Shit! Like, that's literally what he's doing right now. He's like by the window, waiting for her to get home. I wish he would post up for me. Actually, I don't know if he does. But I'm sure he does.
Stay down!
They say you can stagger these guys. Like, I believe if I like was to shoot him in his kneecap or his leg or something. Awesome. Yeah, feeling that breeze. I'm gonna have to piggyback and go back the other way and make sure I didn't miss nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or is that, it's that way, right? I'm in love with this pistol, bro. Or whatever this thing. Whoop! Single shot, jump off. Oh shit. Open that.
Ooh, that was rough.
Yeah, well, it wasn't too bad. Okay, so that way, and across that way. I definitely don't want to fight a boss. I'm not trying to sound like a pussy. There you go. See? Oh, that's awesome. Gotta pay attention to stuff like that. That's priceless. Gotta be careful with dip shit like that. Man, this game's pretty cool, man. I like this game. Well, I like it right now because I'm doing well, but overall, the mechanics of the game and how the gameplay is, it's pretty dope. We got this weird ass mask I haven't put on yet because it just looks really creepy. So I'm gonna put it on here in a second. Just show it off. Even though, man, nobody really watched this shit. Like, this thing right here.
Who's next?
I definitely don't want to wear this thing. Put my hat back on. Has better protection. Last thing I need is this a-hole coming over here to start shit.
Come on.
That guy's got some moves, dude. Now drop down, dude, so we can do this right. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Ain't that some shit? Oh, come at me like that, man. I got my back turned. That's just not cool.
It's over.
I'm doing pretty good. I don't want to toot my horn, so let me stop. Might have to make some ammo for that one. Okay, don't go that way. Yeah, I'm pretty fond of this little rifle. Mm-hmm. I feel like they're in the air. Remember I've seen a couple? I had to go take care of something, and then I'm gonna come back. I can't guarantee I'm gonna get back on this thing. Well, at least I'm gonna play, but I don't know if I'm gonna make a recording, but we'll see. If I do, it'll probably be another. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. You hear that yelling? Why can't we be? Now that I know I can do that, it's funny to me. Gotta be a checkpoint close by, dog. Gotta be. Oh shit! What up, dog? I'd rather fight you in open spaces, bro. It's just like a personal thing. I know. Shit is hard, B. I have these. I need to use them. Okay, so we'll do endurance. They said this one's always good to do, so we'll do that, and we'll do that. Yeah, man. Riding around and we getting it, or at least I'm getting it. Well, before we go and tap into there, let's make sure we hit all our corners. See? And make sure you get everything. A little bit of iron right there. Duke, you're not cold? Duke. You're not cold, bro? It's funny you call me. Comes over here and tries to give me a hug. You're not cold, bro? Don't lick my face. Alright, dude. You can go back to your spot. Go over there and Kool-Aid. Trying to think what to make. There we go. Get some scrappity scrap. Oh, you see him? Oh, look at this dude. Try to be Slick Rick the Ruler. I'm doing a lot better than I was yesterday. Well, actually, yeah, I am. I guess I feel more comfortable playing. I watched a couple of videos while I was at the office, while I was working, mainly listening to strategy and what they say to do and all kinds of stuff. Is this a wooden bench? It is. Is this a wooded? No, it's just steel for sure. Gotta. Oh man, I made it to the end. Oh. What's your employee of the month? That's what I call the maintenance man. Dude, I don't mean to be an asshole. I mean, he's been employee of the month for the last, since I've been here. It's been a couple months, but call him that because he's, I don't know, man. He hasn't been honest. He's been dishonest. And he's been lying about, tells me, and he tells the office something else because my AC wasn't working. So, hold on, my lady called. So I don't really got much time because I got to dip here in a little bit. So I am going to. I think you've seen that fog. I don't know if that was noticed. So that fog indicates that there's a boss in that room. I don't know if I'm really ready to do all that right now.
Ugh. I'm not in the mood for chat. What?
Might have to be rude.
All
Man.
right then. I've got work to do.
Well, don't we all?
Oh, traveler.
What's up, man?
What do you need?
I don't know. What do you got? Okay, so I can upgrade this little pistol. My little. I know. I gotta start doing my gear too, dude. We'll do one up for each
Be
one.
safe out there.
Oh no.
Oh, traveler. What do you need?
I can't do weapons. I guess I spent my paper, my iron.
Be safe out there.
Well, I do need to make sure I have my equipment is legit. Not only is it too legit, but it's legit. Rerolling a campaign allows you to select different difficulty levels at the cost for resetting all camp progress and checkpoints. See, so I'm already in the church. So question is if I want to go back there and beat that boss, but no, I kind of want to. Let me see. So I got a little bit of time before I dip. Got about 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I think like 20 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from the beginning, and I will show you guys the start of the game, and yeah. Man, where's my beanie? I think my beanie's in my. I think it's either. It's in one or two places. It's in my. I'm gonna take my dog with me. I'm gonna go head out. I guess I can put the. I'll put this on there. I got my hair, dude. I like grew my hair out. I've never grown my hair out before. It's usually typically short. So grew my hair out. It's a little long, and they use pomade, right? Okay. So this is where you start. This is the first level. You go up these stairs. So you look to the left. There is a key here, which I can't grab because I already have it. And then there's gonna be like a bookshelf right here. You make sure you break the bookshelf, and once you break the bookshelf, you can go under. And then up here, I just broke all this stuff. You go up here, and then there's a suit, which is the suit I'm currently wearing right now. It's right there, and yeah. And then the SMG is in a different room, but you can Google, I mean YouTube, where that is, because I mean that's what I did. And there's so many videos on it. I don't want to make a video on that. So, okay, so you start off. I haven't rolled the map, so the map is like the same as I dipped. You know, from the start. If I rolled the map, that all this whole area would look different, which is awesome about this game. That's one thing I really like. But typically why I'm here is because I just kind of want to get like my XP up and, you know, see if I maybe overlooked some stuff. See, my thing is, I'm super. My stuff's like I'm probably over the strength, you know, like I'm too strong for this area, but hey.
That's all you got.
You know, there's a box down here which I already got, which I presume does not reload. Yep, it does not reload, so there's no sense of going down there. Um, Man, this game's so dope. I like this game. Is this by wooden table? Yep. It's always good to hit wooden things because you can get scrap from it, and obviously scrap is the currency for this game. So you just want to walk around, make sure you didn't miss nothing. Walk around, la da 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 da. And I'll be honest, right now I'm playing on normal. I was gonna play on hard, and I did at first. And I was getting my ass torn up because I guess I didn't know the mechanics of the game and all this other stuff, which I feel like I can play on hard now. But I don't want to roll the map, roll the area. So I'm probably gonna do another playthrough and then play on hard because this game's actually a lot of fun. And then not only it being fun, it's co-op, like online co-op, which is, they say it's the best way to play, but you know, typically like I'm a loner most of the time, and I like to play games by myself just to kind of test out. Aside from playing with people, is when you play with people, it's not a bad thing. It's just that, you know, some kids don't have mics, and you're trying to get them to do stuff, and they don't listen. And they're doing their own thing, so. So what I found out, yellow, I believe a critical hits like anything else. The dark red is like a weak point, and when it turns white is just like a regular hit. Like it's just like a normal, like I guess hit where it doesn't really affect them. And maybe red is like a critical. No, I don't know. Yellow's a critical hit for sure. I don't sound too confident when I'm saying that, right? Yeah, yellow's a critical hit, and dark red is like a weak point, and then white is, look, you can break your glass. And white is like a normal hit. No, I'm not like paying attention. Right, so I went through here, and I had open. You hear the music? That's actually that old man, and he gives you a pocket watch, which I need to go get. That's another reason why I came over here. So let's do that real quick. Let's just talk to this dude. You gotta waste a little time talking his ass in order to get the pocket watch. But that's this is one of the reasons why I came over here.
Now listen here, Stu, this is nothing personal, but I'm gonna eat you. I'm
What?
gonna eat you up because I made you. I put you in this world, I can take you out.
What's up, bro?
Pot, friend, let old Mud 2 spin your tail.
Alright.
What would a youngin' like you want to hear? Bet you didn't know I make a mean bowl of stew.
Oh man, I make a
When
mean
the
bowl of
crazy
stew
eight were
too.
running around, we were known to go for days with only that stew in our bellies, and it was good
Man.
enough for us. They used to tell me it gave them the stamina of 10 men. In fact, this
I
one
believe
time, this one
I make a mean stew, and I'm not just shooting my own
you
horn.
know
I
what?
like.
I just cooked up some if you're looking to try it.
I'm down.
For a price.
I'll try.
Ah, look at me. You were probably out looking for scrounge. I should let you go.
No, tell me more.
Well, sure. Ma used to tell me about the old world. This place was called the USA, and it was huge. Stretched from one ocean to other. This place was filled with people. More of them than was fit for counting. All working together. Huh? Making the world a better place. Why, they had people on the moon. They had talking animals. They had water what could heal you just by looking at it.
No shit.
I reckon you don't believe me.
No.
No one does. But the world was a damn paradise before the Deadwood King. I can tell you more if you're up for it.
Yeah, dude, tell me
Sure
more.
thing. Ace and Wes, huh? You met those scroungers yet?
No.
Almost as crazy as the Crazy Eight, those two.
Ace and
I hear
Wes.
they took up in Ward 13 now. Reckon it won't last long. Those two, they got trust issues. Don't hear me wrong, friendly folk, helpful in a pinch, and more likely to find food than 100 Fords. But that's just it, ain't it? I bet if you dig hard enough, you'd find a stash the rest of the ward knows nothing about. I'm sure you've got better things to do than listen to an old mutter.
It's funny because I already found the warden's stash.
Okay.
It's funny.
I tell you how I got my name yet? Yeah?
No.
Maybe another time. About
No.
this heliocopter, though. I saw this old bird in flight, believe it or not. I was 4 damn thing just returned from a trip to the moon. Deadwood
No
took her down,
way.
of course. Snipers on the rooftops. Don't know what they hit, but she came down like a damn meteor. That's a big rock that falls from the sky, if you didn't know. Saw the whole thing, I did. Never thought I'd be living in her after, though. Ha! You probably got folks to get back to now, yeah? Okay. Moved to Sanctuary when I was 10. Huh. Ma liked it. Safe, steady food. A couple of guys would come around teaching me things. It was a good life. Before Sanctuary, Ma told me about movies. Folks sitting around staring at old boxes what told them stories. Wasn't until Sanctuary I actually saw one. They'd spin a ribbon round some wheels, and bam! Walking, talking people on the wall. Craziest thing I ever seen in my long life. Of course, that was back when I was just a kip. Doubt you could find one now. Here now, I've been talking your ear off. Sure thing. You met Commander Ford over in Ward 13? Huh? Good leader. Sad family. Root killed her pa when she was a kip, see? And her ma died of the flu some 20 years ago. All that ain't the sad part. They say her grandpa, old Ford, is some kind of hero. But he was nuts. Thought he could take down the Deadwood all by himself. And her grandma, they say her death's what drove old Ford over the wall. You ask me, death would have been the better thing. I reckon she's still out there. I can tell you more if you're up for it.
Yeah.
Sure thing. You read much? I read everything I can get my hands on. Belljar, Dude, Catch 2.
Excuse me.
Something about a guy called Malcolm X. Oh, there's this one I keep
Malcolm X. Malcolm X, sir.
Doesn't matter. It's about these aliens what kill everyone who live. It's got insect aliens. It's got human aliens. It's got giant building-sized aliens. It's even got aliens what control the other aliens.
Amazing.
I reckon the writer thought he was spinning fiction, but I'll be goddamn if it ain't the most real thing I ever read. I'm sure you got better things to do than listen to an old mutter. Well, sure. Before the Mud Dogs were the Mud Dogs, we were the Crazy Eight. The best goddamn scroungers you ever seen. We scavenged everywhere, saw everything. working aeroplanes, deadwood big as the sky, and in the rusted places, we saw things there you'd never believe. Old carbons, giant crystals, all kinds of weapons. And deadwood. Deadwood everywhere. Corbin once saw a Kip sleeping behind a locked door, breathing with machines. Mm-hmm. No one believes that part. But it's true. I tell you, it's true. Now, listen, you've been real kind to me. Listen to me ramble on and on like I've been. It's been a long time since anyone stuck around to talk to this old mutter, so I got something I'd like for you to have. This was my wife's. I'd planned on giving it to my boy, but well, maybe it's time to give up on him coming around, huh? Ain't no time left in this world to wait on true family. I reckon you're close enough. Take care of it. Sure. Now, anything else I can do for you? I cooked up some stew if you're interested.
Yeah, I'll take some stew, dude. I'll take some stew. You give me that, oh man, $500? I don't know about that now.
Watch yourself, huh? Deadwood out there.
$500 this is stew. I don't.
Had a farm.
Yeah.
People farm. And on this farm, there was a lot of stuff.
There was a lot. All right. Increases stamina regen by 15% per second. Okay, let's see. Go run. Let's run, and then stop. Ooh. But from what I heard is, alright, we're gonna run in a circle to test this out. It said that if you use it all the way to the bottom, it takes longer to pump back up. Man, that's... Alright, and then... Oh, well, that goes up pretty quick. Hey, so... I'm about to close this out. What happened? My dog being retarded. Alright, well, I'm gonna pause it here. I might click back on. We'll see. Catch you on the next one.